Hey guys, hey, good Saturday afternoon. I have got the rundown on Friday's episode of Love After Lockup. Not the GRB thing, the real Love After Lockup that I actually love. Anyway, so, excuse me, I've been sick, so we're gonna try to do this without coughing and aching. Let's see how it goes. Okay, first of all, we had Savannah and Bradley. If you've watched my videos, you know how I feel about Savannah. Over the top, over dramatic, just out there, can't take it. She drives me absolutely insane. She is a pick-me girl from the very beginning. She looks way too overconfident, but I think it's her insecurities that actually make her act like that. Anyway, she's head over heels over Bradley, and Bradley acts like he barely even knows her name. So Bradley comes out, and he, again, is acting annoyed, kind of like, ugh, here she comes. He actually even takes a minute to complain about Savannah's body. Like, he's like, she doesn't look the same. And she talks about how she was once 300 pounds, and she had all this stuff, bariatric, and then skin removal and stuff. Well, he's like, yeah, she got down to, like, I think he said, like, 150 or something. But then... or no, she got down to something and now she's back up to 150, so he was kind of complaining about that. Listen, buddy, leave the girl's body alone. I don't like her. You cannot like her for her attitude or her too over the top or too much energy, whatever, but leave her body alone. Towards the end of the video, him and Bradley go to see Savannah's mom, who Bradley's like, nervous, I don't really want to do this. They get there and Savannah's mom's like, oh, I want to help you. I want to do good. I want you to do great. I want you to have a positive outcome. So, all his insecurities were squished and mom feels better. So that's about all that happened to Savannah and Bradley. Then we have Joey and Michael. You guys, I just can't. First I was like, I love Joey. I love Joey's family. I love Joey's dad. But Joey, at first I loved him, but now I'm like, I just want to smack him. Like, Joey, get rid of this guy. You can do so much better. He's awful. So Michael has just continued to tell us how he doesn't want to be monogamous, or he doesn't think he can be monogamous. He's a habitual offender, so he's not even going to stay out of jail, I have a feeling. But Joey's absolutely in love. So he picks Michael up, and Michael immediately asks for his phone, and he's like, the phone number's the same. Joey's like, no, the number's changed. Your mom changed it. No, she didn't. She specifically asked me, and I told her no. Joey's like, yeah, she stripped it, because Joey and his mom had a conversation the day before on how they wanted to get rid of all of Michael's contacts, so they did do a factory reset. You see Michael just going in his head, and he's automatically saying, I was going to take the first chance I could to go contact my contacts and get high again. So, Joey, I hope you see this, and I hope you run as far as you can. Anyway, the next train wreck was Julius, Ashley, and Alexis. Ashley, I have nothing but one word for her: delusional. Alexis, she's beautiful, she has stars in her eyes, and she's just eager for this relationship, and she's delusional too, honestly, but she's so sweet, and I just hope she does well. And of course, we've already seen the spoiler, how that ends, so if you haven't, I won't bring it up here. Anyway, so Ashley's shopping with her friends, and she's waiting for Julius to call. Her friends are like expressing all their insecurities about this relationship and how they think it's never gonna last, while Ashley's like, I can't wait to have babies and get married. Seriously, honey, you've never been with him. You've never seen him before. Whatever. So then there's Alexis, who has also never seen him before, and she's just in love, but he did allow her to come pick him up. Of course, she gets up there and she's all excited, can't wait to see him, and his friend walks up like, what is he doing here? So Alexis gets a little mad, but she holds her composure, and a few minutes later another friend walks up, so you could see it all over her face, but she just let it keep going. And Julius finally comes out, and they embrace and everything, and then he's talking about how he likes her and stuff, and then he sees his friends, and next thing you know, he is taking the phone that she got him and dipping. She's like, he said, you drive by yourself, I'm gonna ride with my friends to wherever we're going. She gets a little mad, but she drives by herself. which is where I would have, well, I wouldn't have been in this situation in the first place, but that's where I would have thrown the peace sign and walked away. Actually, I probably would have ran. Anyway, the next group is JK and Brooke. I don't know why, but I cannot get into this Brooke. Like, one second I think, oh, she's a cute little country bumpkin, whatever, but then she tries to go hard, and I'm like, that's not you. Like, whatever. And she's so delusional. All she's talking about is kids and babies and daddy and blah, blah, blah. And his mom is sitting there with her going, he's a player. He has more girlfriends since he's been in jail than he did outside of jail. Like, if that doesn't tell you anything. And Brooke is still, let me back up. Brooke picked his mom up and took her with her to go pick him up from jail. That's why they're together. They go to get a hotel room. There's only a one bed, so they have to share beds. And 2 seconds after they get in the hotel, the mom's like, so, I need to talk to you about something. As if they're not just getting ready to spoon up in a bed and get along for a couple hours while they sleep. Anyway, the mom goes on to say, he's a whore, he's been a whore, she asks him flat out. She asks the mom flat out, was he a whore? And the mom's just like trying to be so obvious, so truthful. She's like, yeah, he basically said, yeah, he's a mess. He needs freedom. He needs to not be tied down. And Brooke is not hearing any of it. That's what he needs. He needs to be tied down. He needs me. He needs to be a dad. Like, come on, girlfriend. This is not going to work for you. But whatever. The next group was Demadric and Kiana. Now, this group I'm not sure about because, like, they had a past. They were boyfriend and girlfriend in high school. They dated, they did really well. Demadric seemed like a really great guy. He had a college degree, he had everything going for him, and he was a good boyfriend. But then he just got into the wrong crowd and he got caught up. And now he's back out, and I'm hoping he does better. I'm hoping he treats Kiana well, but I just feel some bad things coming. But anyway, her and G-Pop, which her grandpa, go to pick him up. First of all, at the end of last episode, they were waiting, a car comes, and then they pull away, so we're like, dun, dun, dun. Well, anyway, this episode, the only thing that really happened was the car pulled up, they let him out, she embraced him, they went running, but they had to speed off to the halfway house. They get to the halfway house, and he goes inside, and authorities come back out, get his bag, and tell her that he is not coming out. He's being released to another facility. So it just leaves us waiting again. Dun, dun, dun. That's all that happened with them. And the last group is Brooke and Brian. Now, they also met in high school, were dating. I didn't see much of them last, so maybe it's just a new one that they came this time. But anyway, she is a trust fund baby. Her mom passed away 10 days after her birth and left her and her brother a lot of money. The brother is talking. He is not happy with the relationship. He doesn't want her to be in it. He thinks she's going to get played, which I'm with bro. But anyway, she stands her ground, but then she leaves the conversation and goes and calls Brian and questions him. And she's like, I can't let this happen. You got to promise me that you're going to be okay. Even after he's cheated on her in the past, she gets what she wants to hear, and he takes off right back to the conversation and stands her ground. Basically just telling her brother and her best friends, get behind it or kick rocks. And I mean, like, this is your best friends and your family telling you that something's not right and this guy is probably cheating on you. You should probably listen, darling, because I just don't think they're wrong. Anyway, that's my wrap up. Love After Lockup, episode 2. Actually 3 if you want to count the getting to know you one. But anyway, that's what I got. That's my rundown in 10 minutes or less. If you have any questions or want me to cover anything else, let me know. Please follow, like, and share so that I can get my page out there. And follow me on the YT. I put more detailed pages and more detailed videos over there because they can go longer. I need followers so I can go live. And that's where we are. Thanks, guys.